right, everybody knows that Holosun is complete garbage, but how is their customer service? Let's get into it. Hey guys, what is up? Lefty back here again, and thanks for checking out the video. So it's been a little while since I posted a video. I've had some crazy fucking illness for pretty much a straight month. It was like a week of this, and then I was fine for a couple of days, and it was like a week of some other shit. I don't know. My immune system is not great, so I don't really know what's going on. I think it's probably some sort of form of mutant toddler illnesses that my son has picked up. So anyway, going into it, we're going to be talking about the Holosun customer service. And so real quick, my sort of opinion, because I do want to touch on maybe potentially a different topic sort of related to this, is sort of Chinese optics and Chinese products in general. So here's kind of my stance on it. Chinese products are obviously, depending on who's actually sourcing them and making them, so basically Chinese products in of itself are not bad. Recording this video on a Chinese product, I love Apple products. I think they're actually pretty fucking good for the price and their ecosystem and all that stuff, and they're pretty durable too. My son has stolen my iPad, and he treats that thing like he treats any of his other toys. He has no concept of cost, but I mean, that thing has been dropped numerous of times. It's in a case, but I mean, the thing is it's just completely dirty with just spitting all kinds of stuff, and then just clean it up, and it's works perfectly fine, and it's nice and shiny after you just kind of wipe the screen down and stuff like that. So, but yeah, going down the list, I mean, I have no issue with Chinese products in of itself. So, as a general rule, now obviously, a Chinese company, an American company, fucking Canada, I don't know if they make anything besides maple syrup, but a Canada company can make a shit product. It just sort of depends. So going from that, what do I think of Holosun? I think Holosun, from what I understand, it's an American company that sources their product build in China. So, I don't know. It is what it is. I think their products are actually pretty damn good. And I think they came along in the market where, there was a lot of chokehold on the market in terms of optics that were actually worth a damn. And then they came along with a fairly inexpensive optic, and it kind of changed the game a little bit. So from my experience, I've had a few of them. I don't have any issues. I have had their T1, T2 kind of rip-off red dots. No issues with those. I've had a small miniature red dot optic on a pistol. No issue with those. So so far, I don't know. I mean, I've had no issues, basically. So, but one day, going actually into the review of the story about the customer service, one day I went to the range and shot a whole bunch with this handgun here. And then I came home and decided to do dry fire practice. And one thing that I like to do sometimes, I mean, especially when I'm alone, is to record myself. So I decided to set up the camera, record myself doing dry fire practice and all that fun stuff. And lo and behold, I don't remember what I was doing. I came out into the kitchen or some shit like that, went back into the bedroom, and then I don't know why, I was just like, all right, I'm clearing my bedroom. I pointed out, and I was like, what the hell is that shit on the side of my gun? I looked, and the battery tray was coming out of the actual optic. I'm like, that's fucking weird. What's going on there? So I look, and the goddamn screw is missing. And I'm like, well, fuck. So, like I said before, I went shooting the day before, and I was like, oh, wait, I have an idea. Let me check the footage and see if I can see if the screw is in the optic, because I was dry firing practice from this side. Lo and behold, I look on the footage, and I can actually see a big fucking black circle. So yeah, the screw had fallen out either dry fire practice or when I was actually at the range. But basically, long story short, I looked, couldn't find it, contacted Holosun. So what was my experience with them? So I basically explained the situation, like, hey, I got a 509T fucking thing, screw fell out either when I was at the range or dry fire practice, can't find the damn thing. Can you help me out? It took a little bit, and especially because there was some sort of like technical issue, because they wanted me to upload a photograph of the serial number underneath and all that fun stuff. And I did blah, blah, blah. Which also reminds me, I have not fucking verified that thing is still zero, so I have to do that as well. But I did that, and there was a couple of issues. They couldn't see the video, and they couldn't see the picture, and they couldn't get my email for some reason, so there was a little bit of back and forth there. But basically, I was like, hey, I lost a screw. Can you send me a replacement? And if you're so nice, can you send me multiple? So I contacted them. Once they finally got the pictures and the email through, I think it took about a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. And then I got a package from Holosun, and they sent me, I think, 4 or 5 replacements. And it wasn't just the screws that they sent replacement. They sent me the screw and the battery tray itself. So that was pretty neat of them. Good customer service and good experience from this customer. So that was pretty much it, guys. Just kind of want to put my data point out there. You know, I haven't really heard a lot of Holosun's customer service other than it was good. You know, I don't know. I didn't really hear any bad things about them. And personally, the nice thing about having cheap optics, I mean, this one isn't that cheap, but nice having cheap red dot type optics is if they break, it's not really that big of a deal, you know, sort of thing. But it is nice for having a company that has a pretty well-marketed product at a pretty good price point to have also good customer service. So big win for Holosun on that. So that was pretty much it. I do have more videos coming up here. I do want to make a more Chinese related sort of thing with a different company. I'm going to try to do it as professional as I can. It'd be interesting if you could see some like comments down below to see like who I'm talking about. So it's going to be kind of interesting. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. That was pretty much it. The video, if you want to support the channel, stuff is down here if you want to support it. But other than that, be good, guys.